y'all, it's Laura with American Liberty Mortgage. Hope everybody's doing well. And I am here with RaNae with EXP Realty.
Good morning.
We are at Devil's Cup in the Berkley neighborhood today. I just wanted to kick us off today with a little bit of an explanation on where the hiatus has been the last few months. For those of you that don't know, the Colorado Avalanche won the Stanley Cup.
Woohoo! How can you not know?
Amazing. Y'all know that I'm a huge Avalanche fan, and it was quite the experience. And I had to put my full knee replacement off until hockey was over. So I did that on July 19th. So that sidelined me for a little while, but I am back and feeling great and ready to get back on track with a new Lattes with Team Leavy. So thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Miss Laura. By the way, she's got a bionic knee now, so watch out.
That's right.
Watch out.
It's a beautiful day. We just stepped into fall, and I decided to go with a brown sugar creme brulee. I haven't even tried
coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
To my friend.
It's very good. What'd you get?
I stick to my original, which is a Americano decaf with a little cream.
I'm here with RaNae today because she is a Berkley expert, and not just Berkley. She is selling real estate all around town. For those that don't know, real estate is happening, even with the tick up in interest rates. RaNae and I go back about 30 years. RaNae started in the mortgage industry, and we found out about two and a half years ago that we worked at the same mortgage company 30 years ago.
Which is unbelievable. I don't even know what to say about that except, you know, great people stick together.
Find their ways.
You know, the six circles of everybody reconnecting. So what a gift.
Small world.
So we're back.
And yes, I think good people will always find each other. And I'm blessed to have you in my life for many reasons.
Thank you,
But
ditto.
today we're going to focus on her expertise in the real estate world.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, we're here in the Berkley neighborhood. We're kind of situated between Sheridan Boulevard, Federal Boulevard on the east side, north side, about I-70, 44th Avenue, south side, 38th Avenue. So that kind of just gives you some borders to kind of figure out where we are. This area has really changed. We're about 3 miles or so outside of downtown Denver, butt up against Sunnyside, which we did a video on at the very beginning of our series. But this neighborhood has changed a lot too.
I will say tremendously changed. I'm over 30 years in real estate, Laura, and what I like to do, and people are like, how can you cover so many areas? My personality says I don't ever want to be bored. So I just want to know. So I spend a lot of time at planning and zoning because I want to know what's going on, right? Tennyson Street's a huge one. That's been in a remake for just over 10 years.
Unbelievable.
What they've done on Tennyson Street, tremendous, exciting. Another reason I stay in all of these niches is my son purchased his first home 2 years ago in October.
Is that your firefighter son?
That's my firefighter. Jesse,
shout out to the firefighters.
Thank you. Yes, wears his heart on his sleeve. So he's actually in Jefferson Park. We can talk another day about that, but we really zoomed in on Jefferson Park, Sunnyside, Berkley. What they've done is outstanding. I can tell you currently today, the area has expanded. That's why Laura's saying, well, you know what? We can go to Federal now, not quite to I-25 because we want to have as many people live this lifestyle as possible. Urbanesque, walkable. Our kids don't want yards, maintenance things because they're big travelers and career people and work hard, play hard, probably more than any other generation that I'm aware of. Do you agree?
Yep, I agree 100%.
Yeah. So there's 31 homes for sale now in Berkley and Berkley East.
Okay.
As of today.
Okay.
What is
and
that?
We're filming the first week of October, just for reference points.
Yep. So what are we, October 3rd today. So Laura, if I go back and I talk to you in August, substantially less inventory because our interest rates were substantially different than they are now. Doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's bad.
Yep.
Like groceries.
Gas.
We will, right? Yep. Well, we're always going to buy and sell houses. We're always going to buy groceries, gas. So it's just a balancing turn in the market. That's my terminology. That's my crystal ball. Average sales price in Berkley and Berkley East. You want to guess?
I'm going to guess probably in the 800 range.
I wish that were true. I wish it were true. It was more in the 800 range in August. Now we've just gone over 1 million.
Wow.
And the biggest reason, not for people to panic, not for people to say, oh my gosh, I'm priced out of Berkley. That's just so not true. We've got double income, no kiddos, a lot of that going on. So all day long, that'll keep couples getting their first homes. These are first home purchases for a lot of our kids and a lot of my clients. There are always going to be some 500,000-ish, tiny, 600 square feet, but you'll get a little bungalow. And there's still some really good little single family homes, a handful in the 800s, but we're really $1 million-ish plus. And those are the full scrape rehab duplexes. And they're gonna range, I don't know, 2,000 to 3,800 square feet.
And they're really pretty. And it's a good mix here in Berkley. I'm just looking across the street and there are some super cute homes that were built in
50s, 20s,
gonna guess
30s,
50s or so. Super cute. And then 3 doors down is a scrape and rebuild. But it's a little different than some of your other areas that are closer to downtown where you can drive down a city block and they're all scrapes and rebuilds.
Right.
And here at least they have still a lot of these little single family homes that are super cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that distinguishes us a little bit from the Sunnysides and some of those areas that are directly, right up against downtown.
No.
So it is a little bit different when you're shopping in the different areas of town, and that's really why we like to be able to spotlight these different areas around town so that people can get an idea of maybe you're moving to Colorado, maybe you're thinking about moving from Colorado Springs up to the Denver metro area. So that's exactly why we do it.
Yeah.
So let's take a walk around and learn just a little bit more about Berkley.
Okay.
Perfect. So we are going to take a little stroll around Berkley here. We are still outside of Devil's Cup Coffee. Big shout out to them. My coffee was really, really good.
Cheers.
Wanted to talk a little bit about interest rates. It's a hot topic right now. Everybody knows that interest rates have been a little bit on the rise. RaNae and I have both been in this business a really long time. So I had the best year ever. In 2001, the average interest rate was at 7.5%, and you had to pay 1.5 discount points to get that rate. Since 2001 to today, we've seen interest rates dip as low as, let's say, 2.99% on a 30-year fixed.
Which is what I have right now. I shouldn't probably say that, but it's timing. It's all timing.
We're gonna do the little disclaimer here on credit score, loan type, loan balance, property type. All those things go into interest rates. So we're talking average interest rates here. My point is, you want to date the rate. You want to marry the house.
Will you say that again? Like
Date the rate, marry the house.
I'm going to use that. Can I take that?
You can.
I like it.
So the meaning of that is interest rates are going to come up and they're going to go down. We're at a high point right now. My crystal ball, if I could get paid to look at a crystal ball and tell you exactly what was going to happen, I'd be in a different industry.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you with my experience, rates will ease. If you find your dream home right now, buy it. Date the rate. You're going to be able to marry a rate at a later point in time.
Right.
But get that house, start making money, start building wealth through real estate. The stock market's down, your 401k is probably down. Real estate is going to appreciate. We've seen astronomical numbers here in the Denver metro area over the last couple of years.
It
right?
seems I don't have words for it because
silly.
It is. It's almost like funny money.
Yeah.
But it's great for real estate, and it will always be great.
And correct me if
Literally.
I'm wrong, but in an average, even if we look countrywide in real estate, 5-6% is an average.
Conservatively.
Conservatively. Your 401k is not making that right now. Your savings account is not making that right now. That's not a sole reason to buy real estate, but with rents going up between 20 and 25% every month or every year, you need to look at starting to build your wealth and not your landlord's wealth. The sooner, the better. If I would have bought my first house when I was 25, 26 years old, I'd probably be in a little bit better position today. I'm okay where I am today, but talking to the younger, your kids,
right.
you have kids that have now bought real estate.
Yes.
And they're not kids, they're 26 and...
They're kids. They're our kiddos.
But to us,
yeah.
they're kids.
Yeah.
I'm talking directly to you guys right now that are in between the ages of 25 and 30. Do not be scared off by an interest rate that you're seeing today. Real estate is still going to be your best investment.
Real estate will be your best investment no matter what. And I say that as a consumer, and I speak for Laura as a consumer as well.
Yeah.
literally. And I'm going to kind of give you some fun facts, if I might.
Yeah.
So we're talking about conservatively around the country, 5 or 6% growth in real estate the last 5 or so, 6 years maybe. I could take on the majority of the markets because I'm a big economic nerd. I find it fascinating. I find it incredibly helpful for these conversations. The average growth, now again, we got a lot of markets in Denver, but you want to guess that number?
No.
12%. How do you like that?
Wow.
That's a real number.
Wow.
So I have a group of colleagues, there's 8 of us total for over 20 years. Laura doesn't know this. We work at all kinds of real estate companies, but no matter what, we're professionals and friends and our integrity is incredible. We like to look at the research for our kids. I have another niche I work in where I have 80% of those folks come from out of state, active adults. So I go from 20-year-olds to 80-year-olds and everybody in between. So it's critical that we talk and that we know what are the facts, not what does my crystal ball or yours say, right?
Right.
Very exciting. You can't lose. I bet my big toe on that. You can't lose in real estate. I'm firm on that.
And the fourth quarter is a great time to buy for one other reason. In Colorado, the sellers give you credit at the time of closing for the property taxes for the amount that they've lived in the time that they've lived in the property. So today it's October 3rd. If we had somebody that was closing, or is it the 3rd? What is it today?
Yeah,
5th,
Monday
3rd?
the 3rd. Sure.
We have somebody purchase a home today. They're going to get a credit at closing from the seller for January up to today for the property taxes. So it's a straight credit. It lowers the amount of money that you need at closing.
Can be substantial.
Can be a lot.
Yeah.
So we are just trying to provide a lot of information for you here today. I'm super excited to be back. And I'm super grateful for your friendship and for your knowledge.
Ditto.
And yeah, please.
Reach out anytime to Laura or myself,
Go ahead and give
RaNae.
your information.
RaNae Sevier, EXP Realty. Give me a call, 303-478-0509. I'll take great care of you along with Laura.
I'll also put her information in the link below.
Oh, thank you.
But thanks for hanging out with us today. Everybody stay well, and let's hope for another Stanley Cup.
Ooh, have a great day.
Bye.